Hey everybody, James here with the Biz Mind, here for another business book review. The book I have for you today is The Millionaire Messenger by Burchard. This is a book about selling advice and information marketing. More specifically, selling some kind of a, personal advice that you kind of have that can kind of make a difference in other people's lives. I know that in the business world, there is a very big trend around information marketing right now, and a lot of people always say, well, how's that really going to help me? I'm selling hard commodities, et cetera, et cetera. I can relate because my primary business is publishing. We sell, we produce and sell books, for local communities and different things. But at the same time, we do live in the information age, and there is always room for information marketing in pretty much anything you do. I cannot actually think of a business out there that couldn't benefit to some degree by having some information that they sell along with whatever hard commodities they do, whether you're selling coffee and tea or lawnmowers. You can, I know people who, tea companies out there. One of my other companies is tea, actually, but I know tea companies out there that do it a lot more than we do. We have little instructional, seminars and things like that, or little ebooks and things like that help along with that. Some places they take it to this, they have entire courses just about how to get the best out of tea or coffee. And if you're like a lawnmower company, some kind of information, download or, like video course on how best to mow a lawn or things like that. If you're in auto repair, certain courses, or information about, how to take care of your vehicle, things like that. I know a used car place, really more of a body shop that also sells used cars, but they threw together a $97 course about, gas mileage efficiency and things like that, and they sell that a lot. So there's really no business that you can't actually throw together something in the information marketing realm as well that would really help. I mean, with what I do with publishing, which is primarily poetry communities, we did books of poetry for all these places, but then we started doing little $20-$30 ticket seminars on how to put together a poetry book, or how to find yourself a publisher, or how to plan a book tour, or events like that. And basically it doubled our business in a matter of a couple months, and then it kept growing from there. So definitely something that could help. But as for this book in particular, he talks a lot about your own personal message, or something that you overcame in your own life that you can then take and package into a course, or a book or a seminar or something like that. And then you can then, as long as you package the thing that you're doing right, you can then sell it to other people, and you can not only help them with whatever, was that you went through that you're helping them with, but then you could turn it into an income for yourself, which is why the title, The Millionaire Messenger, because it's like you're giving a message and you're helping people along on their journey, whatever that journey is, and then you're making a profit at the same time. So it's kind of like a win-win for everybody. He talks about how he was influenced by Tony Robbins early on, particularly when he was in college, driving back and forth, 3-hour drive from where he lived to the college. He would listen to like those tapes, and about how he would kind of wonder, how come, Tony Robbins, like most people listen to something like Tony Robbins or motivational stuff, and they listen to the actual thing. He was saying that he was wondering, well, why can't I be the guy who is the motivational guy? And then he wanted to learn all about how to do that. He talks about the different ways that you could actually go about packaging your information to actually sell it. He talks about the free content things you can do, like blog or YouTube videos or things like that. This book came out in 2011, so it was a little bit closer to the time when longer videos started being able to be transferred online, because, it was about 2008-ish that longer video started becoming really reliable. So he talks about that, how you can do like downloadable courses and things like that, the various ways to actually, package your material, which is really helpful for somebody if they have something that they want to actually put into something that is marketable. Because one of the problems when it comes to information and selling information is we all have a lot of this information swirling around in our heads, but actually getting it into something tangible that we could then actually present to somebody for sale is always the tricky thing, and we have a tendency to overthink or whatever. But at the same time, this is the information age, and there's really nothing more valuable than information. I mean, hard commodities and things like that, they all require information to be able to make, to design, manufacture, and sell. We need the information to be able to do that. So, that's definitely the thing to remember here is that information is moving. I mean, and you go online, it's not like you go online because okay, maybe you are going to manifest yourself some food by pressing, DoorDash or Uber Eats or something like that. But you're not going online to manifest something physical. You're going online usually to research something or find information, generally speaking, or more likely just sit back and watch stupid videos. But I mean, in a way, that's still information, generally speaking. So this book, when it comes to any business, no matter what it is, can benefit from the idea of packaging some kind of information. And if you're somebody who's overcome a hardship of any kind, like I'd imagine most of you out there, we have something in our lives that at one point was troubling us and now is no longer troubling us. This book is a really good guide on how you could actually take that, throw it together into something tangible and marketable, and put it out there for the world to actually not only be helped by, but also to make some money for yourself doing so. Brendan Burchard, he's the type of guy that does, those high ticket, really expensive seminars and things like that. Not everybody is going to do that, and not everybody in business is going to be focusing just on information. So, you may not become a millionaire by reading this book, despite the title. But if you employ some of the tactics from this book about how to actually package, either a video course or throw together some kind of a seminar or a training or a coaching or something like that, you definitely can make money doing it. Like I said, in my own businesses, it more than doubled our monthly take just by doing a couple of little seminars on the side. And then, not only did we do the seminars live, but then we recorded them, and then we started selling the recordings out there as products. So we got multiple uses out of it for ourselves. So this teaches you all about how to do that. And it also goes into, like some mindset things, which, I like to talk about the mindset sometimes of business and marketing because, a lot of it has to do with really the mindset of living your best life and going out there and, because this author in particular, Brendan Burchard, when he was in college or grad school, he was in, I forget where it was either Cuba or the Dominican Republic, basically, down there, and he was in a car crash where because they were going on this road where there were no signs about like a steep curve or whatever like there would be in the United States or in Europe, and they rolled over the car or whatever, and he said life flashed before his eyes or whatever, and he asked like, did I live, did I love, did I matter, were the three things that came to him at that moment. And but he survived. Like, he was all bloody and everything, but he survived. And he said that kind of gave him the oomph that he needed to realize life is short and you better go out there and do what it is that you want to do. And so that was his message for a while, and he made a lot of money that way, talking about his previous book, Life's Golden Ticket, and he did a lot of personal development seminars around that, and he got so successful doing things like that and with network marketing that he made this book to kind of tell people how to go about doing that. So definitely worth a read. It was $14.99 US when I got it. I don't know what it is now or if it's been updated because it's been a while, but yeah, The Millionaire Messenger by Brendan Burchard, definitely worth a read. So hopefully you take a look at that, hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully you find some way to take the information side of things and apply it to your business, whatever it is. Well, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Business Book Reviews. Take care.